Good evening, guys. Thanks for being here. Monday, November 24th, Former Squad Live Evening Edition. Got the mic on and everything. A little bit of technical difficulties going on. We'll see what we'll be able to do today. Hopefully it's a good stream. We'll see what. Good evening, Elena. How was your day? How was your day? I'm just got to decompress. OG Elena hoodie. I'm got on right now. You can tell by I'm not. You can tell. I'm not even sitting back in the chair. Good eye. That's why you're number one editor. That's why you're. Speaking of which, I'm thinking we'll post that Calvin Johnson video tonight. I'm thinking. It's just, I don't know how much we're going to be able to do. Hopefully our stream stays strong. What's up, B-Wall? I've got this like specific, I have a specific hardware slash, it's just driving me up a wall. It's driving me up a wall, and it's like, I don't know if you know, I've been breathing. Well, I didn't even get the scripted part out of the way, guys. Elena, B-Wall, you guys got to be like, yeah, scripted part. Getting the scripted part out of the way here, guys. Drinking some coffee this evening. 701, 713. Well, you checked back at the right time. Thanks for being here at the right time. The scripted part. We're going to be doing it for a little bit here while we get ourselves going. No. Brian, it's important, bro. This is a vision. You need to, like, the fans got to want Elena still. I understand. Elena, I understand. And you're right. And we are going to be taking off that happy Thanksgiving early. I know I'm not the first to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, but everybody happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody has a great week all week long. Thanksgiving, it's kind of its own week. So we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. Yeah, Brian's like, I hate that you make us drink. You make us watch you drink coffee. I get it. Elena's saying maybe coffee in the evenings. I'm sticking to the coffee bit. It's becoming Thanksgiving is a whole week. Guys, anybody have any flights planned or know of any flights planned? I'm hearing that the airport, it's going to be the busiest Thanksgiving at the airports in like 15 years or something. So, still getting our scripted part out of the way, guys, here. No, it's a specific issue with I could discuss with you, B-Wall, for IT support. Good, Elena. Good, nice. B-Wall, we'll stretch this script. No, still getting the scripted part out. You just don't like when I say scripted part. I'm sticking to the scripted part bit, bro. You know that. So happy. Let me wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving week. Happy Thanksgiving this week. I hope you guys have the best week. Here at Former Squad, we're a sports-based stream, so we're probably going to be releasing a Thanksgiving short based around Calvin Johnson, at least tonight. We'll finish that one up. And then, I don't know, can you guys check, are the Ravens playing on Thanksgiving as well? I believe no bio breaks until the stream end. Guys, Wednesday, our stream, I am gonna take off Thursday, Thanksgiving, and Friday. No streams those days. 100% no bio breaks until the stream ends. But Wednesday is going to be like a bit of a marathon stream here. Former Squad will be like definitely going for our longest stream of all time, Wednesday. Maybe start in the morning, go into the early afternoon. Chug the pot? Yeah, no, I chug Wednesday might be a two-pot day. Wednesday might be a two-pot day. So I'm just saying, guys, plan accordingly. Thanks for being here. You guys are the best. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving week, because it's almost like it's a week now. Safe travels to everybody on the roads. Roads, air, however you're... Yeah, we will. Good evening, Dan. How are you doing, man? Happy Monday evening. Stream's back. Stream's alive. Gang's all here. Thanks for being here, guys. All over the place tonight. Still getting our scripted part out of the way. All in on the Flyers, Dan. They looked great this weekend. When's their next game? I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So we're hopeful that, because I was thinking, I believe, well, one, we got 49ers Panthers tonight, Monday Night Football. Yeah, all right, good. We're definitely going to release the Calvin Johnson. We'll finish that tonight, guys. Tonight against the Bolts. Darn it, is it starting like right now? Sorry, maybe I'll catch like the third period. No, it's already well into the game. Wow. I was late today. That's on me. That's on me, guys. I was late. Thanks for being here, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Early Thanksgiving. Well wishes to everybody out there. You guys are the best. Safe travels to everybody, near and far. So I was thinking we're definitely going to release that Calvin Johnson video, because, and we'll finish making that on stream tonight, because we got Calvin Johnson. I got that Ed Reed short that's like already almost made. So the Ravens are playing Thursday night, and then we might do hold our nose and do a Jason Witten video. Like, I might need help with clearing my nasal passageways while we make that one. But no, I'm kidding. It's all right. All love to the Cowboys out there. Jason Witten, Elena, great Cowboys tight end. We could say greatest tight end in Cowboys history, easily. Dan, Brian, you guys backing me up on that? Anybody in the chat have any opinion? I would say that Jason Witten is definitely the best tight end in Cowboys history. He retired. I don't know when he retired, but he's. Okay, so Dan's got respect for Witten. No, he's not better than Tony Gonzalez, Elena. He was just a very good, solid tight end for many years. I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame, but he might be. He might be soon. He definitely has a Hall of Fame caliber career. So I'm thinking, and the reason I thought of him is when we looked up, when I was thinking about the on-screen cue for the Calvin Johnson video, I said I was going to have, by far, Dan says, by far Cowboy tight end goes. So we'll just say that's the clear best Cowboys tight end ever, or, of all time, whatever we decide. And he's a hard-nosed player. Like, he did not shy away from contact. We'll get plenty of good, high dopamine, high impact, probably impact effects with a Jason Witten video. The reason why I was thinking about Jason Witten is because for this Calvin Johnson video that we're going to finalize and release tonight, I was going to say greatest Thanksgiving receiver of all time, and then I went and looked up who had the most receiving yards of all time and on Thanksgiving, and Jason Witten is number one. So it's apt. Jason Witten, Thanksgiving, best Cowboys tight end ever. So we'll release, all before Thanksgiving, we're going to release Calvin, are yet to be finalized, but worked on Ed Reed. We've got, both of those are pretty much already done. And then we'll make a Jason Witten video maybe tomorrow morning, or maybe on our Marathon Wednesday sesh. Marathon Wednesday sesh. Yeah, that's a good one, Dan. Exactly. Well, I think we'll see. Well, I'll pull up the Calvin Johnson I'll pull up the Calvin Johnson video that we have working here in a minute. Because I didn't post it. Elena was. Yeah. I mean, we're just trying to. Do the Ravens play every year on Thanksgiving now? It almost seems like the Ravens are the night game. Is that a new thing? Because I feel like they've played before on Thanksgiving. Am I tripping? Or is that like a new tradition? I'm going to look that up. I don't know. We'll see. I guess not. Anyway, Ravens are playing. Well, Elena, the reason why I didn't release it was because Dan. I'm not releasing this without Dan's final approval. So we're gonna finish it. We're gonna finish it up here. I'm gonna get all ready to go. Thanks for being here, guys. Yeah, I agree with that. I was thinking, because I was thinking something like that, Dan. I was thinking Eagles. Didn't the Eagles have played on Thanksgiving recently? They should. Why not? Why not give if you're gonna have? Well, I know I don't need it, but I might want it still. Watch out, guys. Coming in hot here. Maybe rocking a buzz cut soon. Maybe just shaving all the hair off, even winter time be darned. So thanks for being here, guys. Like I said, gonna pull the Calvin Johnson video up. Hopefully it doesn't nuke the stream. You guys are the best. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Evening stream here. We'll be back on tomorrow, regular times-ish. You guys know, I'm trying my best here, guys. I've got this in particular technical difficulty that's driving me up a wall, but hey, no, but I ain't sweating it. You guys see me. We're not sweating it. Not sweating the small stuff. Trying to put out these good, dope videos. So, pull up the Calvin Johnson video. Just have you guys take a look at it. Figure out what we can do to make it really good. Also, maybe we'll come up with a good. I was also thinking we should maybe put Thanksgiving in the title. What do you mean, Dan? The only way is through. Pushing through? I think we're going to make this video, guys. It's going to be dope. Thanks for being here. Calvin Johnson, Lions Great is what it's called so far. It's pretty much, let's see. How's our stream doing? Elena, I gave you 3 shorts. What else? Guys, I gave you... Yeah, exactly, Dan. No, it's like not quitting now, No, Elena, you don't no need to apologize. I'm just a little you saw that was I'm what else is planned? No, well, Elena, we'll be amped. And we're going to be amped either way. We could make it in order of the games. We'll release them in order of the games. We got the Lions are always the first game, the Cowboys are the second game, and then it's whatever bird team is playing at night. I don't know how long they've been doing. How long have they been doing the night Thanksgiving Day game, guys? It's what, 10, 15 years now? It's been a while. It used to be just the 2 games. But now I guess, I figured might as well all day long football. We'll see, Elena. We'll see what we name them. And I appreciate the enthusiasm. I don't mean, you don't have to apologize. I was just in terms of a plan, We got one this week. You know? We got a decent plan this week. I gave you 3 videos we're making. It's going to be dope, guys. It's going to be dope. So thanks for being here, guys. Let's see how. Also, the good news is, Elena, why? I think we'll check. We can check on that, Dan. Guys, part of the good things about like when we don't have a video cooking, it seems like when I go live, it's almost like it's its own shorts release. You get what I'm feeling? So that's why I'm kind of all right with like not always having a video going right now. 15 to 20 years? Wow. It probably is, Dan. Probably is. All right, we'll get to work here. We'll get to work because we haven't really. I've been slacking, guys. You guys know. I'm not slacking, but not slacking. No, I haven't been slacking, but we need a video out, as Elena pointed out this morning, as she was looking for a release all day. All right, let's watch it. We got the sound on. Sound's on. All right, let's check this out, guys.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
Short.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
Well, one thing is, guys, we don't have all caps in the captions, the on-screen cue at the top, the name at the end. Also, we don't have like our normal beat switch. We have the beat switch like in a different, like halfway through, which I think might actually work out for this one. So, any thoughts? Any thoughts? Elena says love it. We okay? I kind of like the text. Do we need to change anything?
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
I mean, it's short, but is it loopable? Will people sit there and be like, is it enough to loop? I guess, like, this is a really great catch. And that's why I kind of like this, is like the first, what is that? 2.5 seconds-ish. The first 2.5 seconds is a very good catch.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver.
Should we linger on? I mean, I think it's pretty good.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime
seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson. Do we just send it here, guys? And we said, in reference to the on-screen cue question earlier, we did say greatest Lions wide receiver ever. Welcome, JK. Run it. Elena says, I wouldn't mind more. No, Elena, I think the reason why we're gonna, I wouldn't mind. No, no, we can't have more clips. Remember what I was saying? Part of this video is like in other videos we've made. Sometimes the first, like the cold open, is maybe a little different. It's a little more different than the rest of the clips. Now we're gonna full send it. We'll upload it to YouTube here momentarily. Guys, be thinking of an on-screen cue. Elena says, I don't think you need more. That's why I don't think we need more clips, Elena, is because it's all highlights. You know, it's not like we're not saying, oh, Kenny Stabler was one of the boys, you know, which is kind of different. And then we show highlights and, it's like it's just only highlights the whole time. So it's like, how many highlights do you need to see in a 14-second video, 14, 15-second video? All right, you like it. Wait, OG Lions fan Dan's got to chime in, but we'll be planning on putting some. We'll be planning on putting this on YouTube. Dan was a Lions fan when it was not cool to be a Lions fan. Now it's all cool. Think the Packer green is annoying? It is definitely annoying, but the thing is, it's only on screen for like, how long is this? Split second, 1.5 seconds. And plus, what I found is the green and the red, though clashing, they're like, they kind of look good together. I'll be right back. I gotta let a cat inside. 1 minute.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver
With more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson. All right, I think we'll just send it. It's like, we're like I said, guys, we're gonna be releasing another Ed Reed video this week and a Jason Witten video. So we got a lot of content to release this week. So that's what we'll do. Blue glow. All right, Dan. I did the blue glow. I didn't like it. I hated it. I went back to the green. I hated the blue. Blue glow. I did do I tried out Lions blue. I'm like, nah. I mean, that's not terrible.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more
How are you doing, Clarks?
ability than Calvin Johnson.
Thanks for being here, guys. No, it makes more sense, but is it? And let me get it so you see it without the blue text or without the text box.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
We also, I was thinking about baby blue for Calvin. Is this a baby blue? Is this baby blue? This is close to Lions blue, I would say. So this must be the one you were thinking of, Dan. This baby blue. Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for helping me make these. Really appreciate it. Like I said, it was funny, guys. I was like, as Elena pointed out, like I used to be like looking at views a whole lot. Like, oh, we don't have a video getting views. So I was like, yesterday I was like, oh, maybe I'll post a video. And then I uploaded a video to YouTube. And then I didn't end up posting it because I didn't have the feedback on it. And I was like, is it even any good? I don't even know myself. But I trusted my gut and didn't post it. I think wisely, because we're going to come up with a better version together. So we're liking this baby blue. The baby blues. Green and red Xmas colors on Thanksgiving. Hey, they're Xmas colors on Halloween now. Soon it's going to stretch to Labor Day. But I get it. Everybody's excited. We're getting amped for Christmas where I'm at. People coming for we're getting amped already. Week before Thanksgiving. Darker blue, Elena says. Darker blue? I thought that was a Lions blue, but we can try it a little darker. like that. Like, you see how like darker blue? That's like more. That's like. That's blue.
I'll tell you, folks, I have
That's a darker blue.
never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more
Given
God-given ability.
Anybody know the announcer or commenter that said that? Because I can't just audio alone. I don't know who said. I don't know who's calling this.
Than Calvin Johnson.
What are we thinking, guys? Navy is more Cowboys, though. Color options. Exactly. I think we're going to go back to the lighter blue that I had. Like that. And we're just going to post it. And, guys, we already have the green here. Do we like this? What even captions are these? Just so I know. Wavy colors. Okay, I like that. But do we like that? Should we go Babus New? Let's go Babus New. Let's see what it looks like with Babus New. Babus New is my favorite text font.
I'll tell you, folks.
No, it actually looks better. It looks better with this funky one.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver.
I think so. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yeah, Navy is more. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. It's all love up in here. Thanks for being here, guys. You guys are the best. Now, I listen. See, I listen. You guys are like neon. You guys are like, nah. Maybe now that we look at it, maybe the neon green with the red. Not saying I'll never do green and red though. I will do green and red. I know it clashes, but. That's kind of the game we're in. Welcome. Where are you coming from? How are you doing? I don't know how to say the name, but welcome. Thanks for being here. I got a cat that's threatening to take over stream at the moment. If I don't give adequate... You got whiskers in the screen, RN? All right, guys, so we'll send... But guys, thanks for, like I'm saying, I'm seriously I'm so grateful. You guys can tell that I have your feedback because, like I said, we'll play after this one. We'll work on. I don't know. Well, I don't know what we'll work on, but I was also thinking, Dan, about your comment today. You were talking earlier about who'd you say, Steichen, Patullo, and Sirianni. You know. And then you just compare that to like the McVays and the Shanahans, you know. I guess the white. Good evening, Juliet. How are you doing? Thanks for being here. Guys, happy Thanksgiving week. We're rocking our former squad hat. Got to wash the shirt still. But we'll have it. So happy Thanksgiving week, guys. We got a week of football up ahead. We're going to release this Calvin Johnson video tonight, live on stream. Then we're going to, I don't know where we'll go after that, but we're going to do a Jason Witten video. He's the number one all-time receiving yards on Thanksgiving. So, I don't know. We'll call it like Thanksgiving Legends or something. All right, guys. Greatest Lions wide receiver ever, Calvin Johnson. We're in the business of truth these days. That's telling the truth right there. We're in the business of truth, and that's truth. Calvin Johnson, Lions great. Export, send it. Then I'll play this Ed Reed video that I made over the weekend that was just, I was like, is this as soft as I think it is? Am I really that soft when I don't have my squad with me? You know? It's like, That's why you'll never, I mean, I'll never say never, but why we try to make fun, uplifting, lighthearted, upbeat content, because we're not trying to be in our feelings, So, thanks for being here, guys. I'm not saying being in your feelings is a bad thing, but not for sports, Although I did find I was looking at Dante Hall. I was looking for Dante Hall material, and I found Dante Hall had a very close relationship with Dick Vermeil. And I found this one video of Dick Vermeil hugging Dante Hall. I guess Dick Vermeil had announced that he was retiring. And Dante Hall had a very close relationship, and Dick Vermeil's hugging him, and he's like, "It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry." And it's funny. I mean, we've used Dick Vermeil's made an appearance on here, maybe just one, but emotional, yes, sad, no. It was just funny. I was like, Dick Vermeil, that's so on brand. Let's talk about sticking on brand. So, thanks for being here, guys. We'll see how the Dante Hall stuff, it's almost a little bit difficult to do, because you guys have seen in the football videos that we make, we don't really usually have a lot of long runs. They just take some time to run. Dante Hall's returns were 90 yards and above, mostly kickoffs, had some punt returns that were shorter, but it just takes a lot of time. It's how are we going to, we will do a Dante Hall video. I promise. That's promised to myself. I've promised other people videos too. They'll be coming too. I've promised them. They're coming. Jordan Love, Maybe we do a Jordan Love video too for Thanksgiving week. He's playing the Lions. Coming at you live here, guys. Thanks for being here. So let's put this on YouTube. We'll put this on YouTube. We'll check the scores around the league as well here momentarily. I'll get you guys up here so you can help me write a clickbaity title. Make a nice little clickbaity title. So, yeah. All right. We might do, we might do a package. Well, yeah, that would be one foul swoop. One foul swoop, I'd knock out several promises if I make a Jordan Love video, I think. We'll see how we do it. I was thinking that, guys, I'm not concerned about the Eagles. Not concerned about the Eagles at all. Shout out Shedeur Sanders. JK, we fan of Shedeur. Is it a new era in Cleveland over there? Officially? I heard they named Shedeur Sanders the starter for next week's game already, which is good. I wasn't watching the game, but I did see that rollout bomb. It's a good play. So, Brown, not concerned about the Eagles. I feel like, we were saying it this morning. That's kind of part of the script. It would have been, it would have been hard for the Cowboys and or the Chiefs to lose, and then for them to then what? Because the Cowboys and the Chiefs are playing on Thanksgiving, so it's if one of them lost 2 straight, they're out of the playoffs. So it's and plus now you have the extra hype of both of them coming off a win. No, see, I'm sticking it. I think it's on the script. I think if the Eagles needed that game, it's just that's the, sometimes when you're on top, that's the one. It's the Cowboys Super Bowl. Great for that. That's the biggest win of the year for them. Great, and they're gonna hype it up. But if the Eagles needed that game, they would have won that game. That's my opinion. Like, yeah, does it hurt them seeding wise? Do the Rams look better right now? Maybe. But it's going to come down to the Eagles and Rams. It's almost, I mean, I haven't checked the odds, but I think it's coming down to the Eagles and Rams. Anybody, like, we were calling for Bucks. We were saying the Bucks, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, are possibly Trojan horse status. Not looking like it. They just played 3 good teams in a row and went 0 for 3. Now, things could be different come playoff time, but I don't know. Seahawks, paper tiger. It's just, and next question. So I'm not concerned about the Eagles. I think they will have to beat the Rams eventually. I think. Talk about we make bold predictions on Mondays. That's not a very bold prediction. Saying the Eagles will have to beat the Rams again. And it came down to them blocking a field goal to beat them last time. And it was a close game last year in the playoffs. Rams also could have won that game. They were the team that gave the, they said it on the broadcast yesterday. The Rams were on the Rams broadcast, I believe. I believe it was on the Rams-Bucks broadcast. They said that, the Rams were the team that gave the Eagles the hardest time in the playoffs last year. That's a rough get-right game, though. I mean, we beat the Raiders. We'll see if Sanders wins against it. Who are the Browns playing next? We'll see. I don't know. I mean, Shador had a good interview, I thought. I mean, he's confident. You're not going to say the guy is lacking for confidence. I guess it's by nature, So, guys, my number one video of all time is a Deion Sanders video. Deion Sanders was my favorite player growing up. I got his autograph when he was with the Redskins in like 2000 or something. So, Deion Sanders is our number one video. So, and I'm not. You think so, Dan? I get what you're saying, but I totally get what you're saying. But it's almost like they didn't. It's like they didn't hit the kill shot, and by then it was too late. Number one so far, JK. What's that in reference to? I'm sorry, I forget. Makes sense why it's number one video. No, number one so far. You're right, JK. Oh, you right. Thanks for the support, man. Everybody. I'm about to get attacked. All right, we're okay. Yeah, good call, JK. Good call, guys. You guys are the best. Thanks for all the positivity. I'm going to try to give it back as best as I can. Stay positive. Thanksgiving week, right? You think so, Dan? That loss was a show of severe fragility. See, I'm not concerned. I'm really not. Because they're still going to win the division. The Cowboys have some... Dak and the Cowboys have some ridiculously good record in Dallas, especially against divisional opponents. Yeah, you're right. JK's right. Never sit on your last win. You got to go get the next. And that's why you guys know. I mean, you see me here. You'll see me here. I'll be back. You'll see me. We're going. Jolette says she's not concerned either. We're not concerned. Not concerned here, especially. This is not only former squad HQ, it might be Jalen Hurts fan club HQ as well. Not concerned. I hear what you're saying, Dan. But it was almost like they took their foot off the gas, and then they were like, "Oh, we gotta put our foot on the gas again?" Question mark. And then it took them some time, and then they made mistakes. And the reason the Cowboys won the game was that punt, the fumble, the punt returner. I mean, that's the game I watched the most yesterday. So that's the one I'm commenting on the most. But that's the reason why, in my opinion, why they lost the game was that punt returner. Anyway, guys, I'll get off a cap cut here. We'll get this video out. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, Dan, that's why I was going back. I agree with that completely. That's why I was going back. Like, maybe we can discuss that tonight. Like, you know, it's like you watch Sean McVay's teams, you know, Kyle Shanahan. Like, I guess I would like to trace the history, you know, and it's like, why are teams running the Eagles? Issues started long before fumbles. You're right about that for sure. The issues definitely started long before the fumbles. Saquon, yeah, they're saying there's even talk of Philly to start Tank Bigsby. I saw in an Eagles Facebook group I'm in, Birds Gang, they're saying start Tank Bigsby, and they're saying Saquon's not hitting the holes that he should be. It's just like the Eagles are such a talented team that like they're gonna. I still think it's gonna come down to them versus the Rams. Like, bold call. I'm admitting it's not a bold call, but I think they're just so much more like, are the Eagles gonna? As long as they don't have to play in Seattle. Apparently, the Eagles, you know, the Eagles have a rough time going to Seattle, but as long as they don't have to play in Seattle. I don't see any other team in the NFC beating them, personally. Now we'll see. That's why we gotta watch and tune in. All right, guys. Let me get off a cap cut here. Let's get this on our. Help me write a title. Well, one, we'll watch it on YouTube. Make sure that everything looks right. 15 seconds.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
We're going to watch it one more time.
I'll tell you, folks, I have never in my lifetime seen a receiver with more God-given ability than Calvin Johnson.
It's good. I think it's really good, actually. So, we got to just, maybe do we say, I don't know. We'll come up with the title. They picked a great, guys, you know how they, like, YouTube picks the thumbnails? I mean, I could go on the app and, like, modify the thumbnail myself. They picked the right one for the thumbnail. Or I guess they could have done the back. But this way it's like, oh, this is a Georgia Tech highlight? What? Question? I don't know. I like this. With the ref signaling touchdown. I like that thumbnail that they picked. So, we'll come up with a title together. Ability? Oh. What do you mean, JK? What do you mean ability? Yeah, I mean, I don't know where. I think McVay is. This is going back to the conversation we had earlier about the play calling and stuff. Be careful. I hope the stream is not under attack. But, like, I believe McVay is from the Shanahan tree. I think he worked under Shanahan Senior. Or, I guess it's not Senior, but Mike Shanahan. I believe he was with him. I don't know. We can look into it. But he's boys with Kyle Shanahan, too. But then you got this other, like this Nick Sirianni, Shane Steichen tree, Kevin Patullo. It's like, what's going on, guys? And you can see, like, they never, I don't know, they don't run routes anything like the Rams do. Puka Nacua, that guy's amazing. And then Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams, they were comping to Calvin Johnson on last night's broadcast. I was like, what? I mean, it's high praise for Devontae Adams. And that's how high my opinion of Calvin Johnson is. I'm like, Devontae Adams compared to Calvin Johnson? What? That was my point. All three are GM coaches, not fit for OC management. Yeah, to be honest, I'd never heard of Kevin Patullo from before this year. I don't know where he was, but I haven't looked into where he was before this. Yeah, I mean, it's Patullo not even. Yeah, he might not even get to that point. But yeah, I mean, it's like to both. You guys are making the right points though. Like JK, I'm hearing you. Saquon, like say if Saquon puts on a show yesterday when the Eagles are up 21-0, it's a different game. He was nowhere ever and should go back. Yeah, Kevin Patullo, in terms of approval rating in Philadelphia, it's low. It's low. It might be, if it's in the teens, that would be generous. All right, we gotta get this posted, guys, before it's too late at night. Not like that's a big deal. But we'll say, I don't know what, NFL football Thanksgiving legends, Turkey Day legends, like turkey emoji football, turkey emoji fire football, Calvin Johnson. Let's see how that looks. B-Wall's back. Elena's saying you're live, B-Wall. Welcome back, bro. We're writing our title. We're working on our title to get a title going, a good title for our Turkey Day. Yeah. You think that's more bruises than injuries, but that's questioning want to. So IDK, it's tough. I hear you. It's got to be so odd. Well, yeah, it's like, where'd you go? Question mark. So we say what? Turkey Day football, Turkey Day legends? Or do we just say NFL? I think we say NFL Thanksgiving legends. Or do we put Megatron for? I don't know. Can we come up with Clark's? The whole offense is an enigma. Lena, what are you saying yes to? Had to loop the bean? Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Not a fan of Clark's. I was not going to put Turkey Day in there. Megatron, NFL. Oh, great one, Elena. Perfect. Wow. Props. Do we say Megatron or is it just Megatron? I think we do say Megatron. But we gotta do some emojis in here. We gotta have a turkey. Oh, you gotta have a turkey. Shout out Turkey. The country as well. Turkey. Fire. Football. Great, great title. Megatron, Turkey Fire Football, Thanksgiving, NFL Thanksgiving Legend. Love it. No, exactly. And that's a good point. Exactly. Because we can do Megatron, NFL Thanksgiving Legend. Then we'll do either Ed Reed, no, Ed Reed is not a Thanksgiving. We'll do Jason Witten, NFL Thanksgiving Legend. Again, you see my brain, I'm like, oh, Ravens, we're going to do a Ed Reed one. But that one might be just like straight up like NFL Living Legends. I don't know. Great call, guys. Thanks for all your... Yeah, well... We kind of are. We are definitely carrying the Legends tag, and that's like kind of the lane we're in, is this like living legends, like trying to, like, we're making myths of these people who are still alive in a way, you know? Like I did refer to our number one short as of yet, the Deion Sanders video, and that one's title is Living Legends Football Fire Explosion, something like that. Deion Sanders, or it's Deion Sanders Football Fire Explosion Living Legend. Definitely going to we'll keep carrying that Legends tag for sure. For sure. Loop the Bean. Good to know that it... Good to know I didn't misspeak on stream here. NFL Thanksgiving Legend. NFL Thanksgiving Legend. Do we like the look of that, guys? I think it looks good. Megatron NFL Thanksgiving Legend. And then we'll start off the description by saying Happy Thanksgiving. Exclamation point. Not really, you know, I don't always use exclamation points, but I've started to use exclamation points more now in terms of my description writing and comments and stuff like that. Everybody who knows me knows I'm not really like an all caps type or exclamations type, but definitely becoming in the process of becoming indestructible. I guess you gain some traits. That's a good one, JK. Peyton through. Well, Dan, what we're thinking, yeah, I can. Oh, we'll talk about our plans. So thanks for being here, Peyton. I do believe I remember that. Was that with? Although who knows? Was that when he was with the Colts or Denver? Was that the season that he tore up the league with Denver? Uh-oh, guys, I'm in trouble. No, Dan, no rush. We're not rushing. No rush. Not rushing. No rush. Absolutely no rush. We're gonna do it right, so take our time. That's a good one. Most legend. Well, we can we'll do some research into that. We'll make a, because that'll be a good backlog if we need to make another. Colts early 2000s. Colts early 2000s. Yeah. Any other memories of Thanksgiving? Good one, Elena. Good. Thanks for that. Thanks for quoting me there. Thanks for quoting me there. All right, happy Thanksgiving. Guys, I gotta start working on this. Happy Thanksgiving. Calvin Johnson. Or Lions football. What, you can't remember Lions football without thinking about Cal? No, it's not true. This is about to be a terrible Monday night game. Why are we saying that? Guys, help me write this description. Happy Thanksgiving. We're throwing it back to Calvin Johnson, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time and Lions legend. We'll say Calvin Johnson was one of the best wide receivers of all time. It's just facts. And is a Turkey Day. I know Clark, Selena, I know you guys don't love the phrase Turkey Day. I get it. Me neither. Me neither. But we're going to say, and is a Turkey Day legend. Period. Do we need to say Barry? All right. Well, all right, guys. Who are we taking? Who's better? This is actually... I'm not trying to actually... Is Jahmyr Gibbs as good as Barry Sanders? Guy... Is Barry Sanders better than Jahmyr Gibbs? Is that, or I'm not trying to offend anybody. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs is like the best running back in the league. Thanks, Timmy. Hey, Staple, mashed potatoes, rolls, and a legendary Megatron performance. That's a good one. That's really good. Barry ran for close to 200. Gibbs time. He could be. Yeah, I hear you. I think he's one of the best. All right, here. This is what we're talking about with our logo, guys. We're thinking we're trying to make it, maybe take the F and the S out, because I don't think we need the F and the S in the logo. I think we're going to keep it something like with the, you see how you can kind of see the faces, but I think with the F and the S and with like the continents and stuff, it's too hard to see that they're actually faces. So that's what we're thinking, is we're going to make it so that like maybe it's like one face on this side, because you can kind of tell that they're faces, but it's a little bit like if you know that and if you look. But I'm thinking we keep the faces, we get rid of the F and the S in the logo, and then we keep former squad underneath it, and then keep it circular. Does the hourglass extend the whole length? I think it's based on the faces. I think the faces determine it. Like I throw back to Dan, you're like on that first page you sent me. I can maybe pull it up, but that is still like the one that's like it makes it look like the Easter Island heads. Yeah, I think we take off Earth. I mean, you can leave it. We can leave it. I think we take off the Earth. What's up, Jim H? I think we can take off the Earth. Leave it circular to imply the Earth. That's what I'm saying, Elena. Exactly. And I think it just makes it clear because it's like the same idea. It's the same stuff. It's still the faces, which we can have different colors and stuff, and still the hourglass. But I just think the F and the S inside of it is too much. And plus with the... You guys get what I'm saying? Anyway, that's what I was most drawn to. That's what I was most drawn to. And keep the text. The faces looks cool. I love the faces. I love the two faces like that look at each other and they make an hourglass. It's just kind of sweet. Exactly. The text is below. Like, this is fine. The text below is fine. I just think we don't need F and S in there. You know, we can do other logos with the F and the S in it. And I think the crown is fine. Like, DraftKings has a crown. The crown is like slightly off center. Yeah, see, Clarks, you can't see the faces. But can you see the faces now? Like, you can see how it's kind of faces, but like the reason why you can't see its faces, I think, is because of the like continents make up the faces. Anyway, we're working on it, guys. I really appreciate all the help and support I've had out there. You guys are the best. We're making this for ourselves. Yeah. And see, the thing is, Brian, we're not just trying to be a YouTube event channel eventually. Maybe. I don't know. We'll think about that. It's a good suggestion. I don't know. We'll think about that. It's just like, in terms of, if we do those changes, I think we can make it into like I think it's already pretty much there, but I could see it being like it just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. There's so much going on, which is great. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Brian. You're right. And we'll think about how to. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. But that's where we're at right now. I hear you, but not in the logo. You know, maybe in the text, but I don't know if it would look good on the text. But it is recognizable. It's good. So anyway, guys, thank you for... Where does it say... Where did JK's... A Thanksgiving Day staple. Mashed potatoes, rolls, and a legendary Megatron performance. How do I incorporate that into the description I got? Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, dude. Please. Do we still have audio, guys? We're still good? I think we're still good. I think we're so good. No, you guys are the best. Audio's clear. Stream's in trouble tonight, guys. Stream's being threatened. Hope everybody hope everybody had a good day so far. Good start to their week. Thanksgiving week. Calvin Johnson was... Gosh, Happy Thanksgiving. Dude. We're still good. I need to just type it in there. A Thanksgiving Day staple. I love it. Staple. ... Let's say turkey, mashed potatoes, turkey. Wow, guys. Tukari, turkey, mashed turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, and a legendary Megatron performance. Love it. That's an amazing sentence. Happy Thanksgiving. Maybe I don't start with that, but it's okay. We're driving home the Thanksgiving theme, guys. Getting Voldemort we're casting some spells about Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, guys. Dan, you like the yin and the yang? I just like the faces I like the faces because it's kind of like the whole former squad element of it, you know? Like, the faces is like, you get what I'm saying? Like, the faces is like, it's like, you know, you looking at your opponent or whatever. That's why I like that's why I was drawn to the faces. And I really like the idea of two faces coming together to form an hourglass. So I do like the... Yeah, no, I mean, Dan, seriously, I gotta, the designs that you sent are awesome. They're amazing. These are on fire. So, and we got one, you know, this is our current version of one of the... All right, we're good, guys. We're back. We're back. No, that was all. I didn't know. Guys, I'm sorry. I was locked in on the description and I was reading your awesome... I was shouting you guys out. I was shouting everybody out. Who knows? At least mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. What is this? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I got, at least I said some, at least, my bad, guys. It was just like, I saw the chat. I'm like, we're writing this description. And you texted me too. Elena just texted me. Okay, it was only like a minute. My bad. You guys are the best. You guys are the very best. Like, I'm sorry. These are the days, guys. Shout out Kenny Stabler, Snake, legend status. These are the days. Sorry, it's a little... In this case, it's not... Was it 3 minutes? Rahul, what's good, man? my for 3 whole minutes. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Like, it's because the first time you saw how many times it happened. The first time I didn't. Do we like this description? You guys are like, we couldn't hear anything. Anyway, well, shout out. I was shouting JK, Dan, I was saying talented. I said talented squad like Elena said. Oh no, we all went deaf. I've gone deaf again. Oh no. Oh my gosh, it was painful. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That was on me. I was on me. Did Dan said something in the chat that to add to this? You guys were like, no audio. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I think I got that in there, Dan. Wasn't it the Calvin Johnson left? No, it's in there. Happy Thanksgiving, a Thanksgiving Day staple. Turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, and a legendary Megatron performance. Calvin Johnson left nothing but scraps on the table once he was finished. One of the best wide receivers and Lions of all time. Maybe. Oh, it's Rahul's birthday. You're right. Happy birthday, Rahul. Great memory, B-Wall. Happy birthday, Rahul. Was it yesterday? No, I think it's the 24th. Right? Okay, you're right. It was okay, you're good call. It's happy birthday, Rahul. We weren't live yesterday to wish you happy birthday but happy birthday. Happy Thanksgiving week, guys. So we like this. I love this description. Thanks for being here, guys. Sorry, audio went dark. That's on me fully. Megatron, NFL Thanksgiving legend. Shout out everybody in the chat. You guys are the best. Happy Thanksgiving. A Thanksgiving Day staple. Turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, and yeah, this is perfect. Dan, don't ask me to. It's like I can remember maybe the sporting events around that time. Don't ask me to remember the 21st birthday parties, though. Love that. Dude. Okay. I'll just gotta check every time. We're okay. We're live. Audio's still on. Dude, can you... Dude, you're okay. Okay. That sounds like... Okay, that sounds chill. That sounds chill. All right, we gotta just put some tags in here, maybe. I don't know. We'll just say like Thanksgiving. We'll say NFL, football, Lions, Detroit Lions, Calvin Johnson, Megatron, Lions versus Packers. Thanksgiving, football, I think, they literally say here, guys, they say tags can be useful if content in your video is commonly misspelled. Now, we've only misspelled a couple. We misspelled Doug Christie's name. We put Christie, like I let CapCut do and we also maybe Chris Webber's name was spelled Weber or Weber with one B. So, not saying none of our stuff has had Not saying none of our stuff has had spelling errors, but it's not commonly misspelled. Definitely not commonly. All right, good to know. It's Trenton makes, the world takes. So, what you're saying? Yeah, we'll remember JK for next year. Good call, Elena. Thanks for put it on the calendar if we can find it, guys. If we can find it, Juliet, you want to let us know where the calendar is? Just kidding. That's all right. I think that's good for tags. Guys, what's a good related video? I mean, we haven't put out... I'll put out Walter Payton, maybe, to revive that one a little bit. Yeah, I'll put Walter Payton. Because Walter Payton, I don't think, got its full play. I really don't. Walter Payton is due maybe another couple thousand views at least, in my opinion. They killed it after we released that baseball hockey fight one, which I liked the baseball hockey fight one. Or hockey baseball fight one. I did. JK830 is a good moniker. That is actually a good way to remember people's birthday, now that you say it, Brian. Good idea. Just say their initials and then the birth date. It's actually it's a solid way to do it. I know, Dan, I love that short, but honestly, like, in terms of our audience, I don't think our audience loved that short. Not going to lie, guys. I mean, they watched it, but I don't think they liked it. We were down like 2 subscribers, like, not sweating anything, but like, don't think they loved the whole, we were putting down baseball fights a little bit. Anyway, they didn't love it. Do I regret? No, Dan, no. See, no, we are not staying away from hockey. We are not shying away from any topics. If there's truth out there to be told, we're going to be telling it. Do I regret not using break stuff? No. Like, I really liked the video, personally, on a personal level. Like, from us, like, the squad making it, it was cracking me up. Like, I could watch it a whole bunch. Maybe we stay away from hockey, but I don't think so. Like I said, it's still going to make that Wayne Simmons video. Going to do a Steve Yzerman one. Maybe Bob Probert makes an appearance one day. We'll see. We're not in those days yet, guys. Like, as you can see, we're still covering, like, Calvin Johnson and... No, guys, when I started, like, I would delete videos sometimes because I'm like, oh, it didn't get enough views or whatever. I'm not, you guys know me by now. I'm not deleting any videos by now, ever again. Never deleting a video again. Stand by every video we make. No, it wasn't that hockey... Clark's... All love up in here. Thanks for the kind words, guys. You guys are the best. I guess we just hit post now. I paired it with the... Yeah, it's getting too late otherwise. So we'll post this, guys. I think it's gonna do decent. We'll see. I like it. I really liked it. Could we have added some more tags? Maybe could have added some more tags, but I think it's good. So I'll hit publish. You guys see, published it live. Hockey is national sports over here? Really? Didn't know that. I've never seen this before, guys. Never seen this. Promote this video. But Voldy's not getting... Texas Killer. Cool. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. So that's good. Got a video out there posted live. You can see some of the inner workings of our channel on the come up, but we are, some of these are our Tony G these are our Tony G views right here. They're about to roll off. Then we had a lean week, which is good. Guys, it's, I'm not gonna. We can't sweat this constant 28-day. We're not sweating this constant 28-day cycle that every YouTube Voldy's trying to get people to sweat, and we're not sweating it. This is big, guys. This is near all-time highs, if not all-time highs. I think that's a good point, JK. It's like, are people on the doom scroll more these days? I don't know. I do like what we're doing here, guys. Like, we're trying to make, bringing up the doom scroll. We are trying to, take over the doom scroll. Live, bring life to the doom scroll was one of our mission statements. So, thanks for being here, guys. Like I said, we'll check out that Calvin Johnson video. I don't really expect it to get many views right off the rip, especially while I'm live on stream, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. All love and support up in here. We'll do a check on let's check how the scores are going while we got a Monday Night Football game going. Flyers down 2 to the Lightning. Darn. Are the Lightning still good? Are the Lightning just always good? Is this the Flyers' second goaltender? What's his name? Samuel Urson? Well, that's what we're going to keep doing that, JK, because that's kind of like why we're doing this. It's like we're if you want to avoid that weird conversation, we want to give some people some stuff to watch. It's good. Definitely good. Thought-provoking, entertaining. You said that. Season-defining swing, Dan. You did say it's a season. It seems early in the season, but as Yogi Berra said, it's getting late early. Be bringing back our Yogi Berra quotes. Oh, are you talking about field hockey? Any WWE fans in the chat? I know, guys, we did get WWE. I can't really play any more WWE. They are just super militant about protecting their content, which is good, I guess. Good for them. So we're all in on the process. Bro, is that a Hulk Hogan brother? Is that a Hulk Hogan brother? I was into wrestling growing up. I was, not gonna lie, maybe early 2000s. It was a good era. I mean, well, maybe, Dan. I'm saying in terms of the content on the internet, like I played a Randy Savage. We'll figure out what we're doing. I played a Randy Savage video on stream like last week, and wait. But anyway, I got some warning I'd never gotten before. It's like basically they were saying I was playing somebody else's content, and like we do play other people's content on here, but that was the first time I got that warning. So they're just like super aggressive. Like they enforce their IP, their internet intellectual property. No, JK, no, that's not on you. That's on me. Every mistake here is on me, guys. That's the beauty part of it. And I'm not like, well, I'll still show up tomorrow, But no, every mistake here is on me. I'm not JK. Thanks for owning that. Thanks for owning it, but it's totally not on you. It's on me. Can we make a WWE short? No, Elena, for like these very reasons, I believe. Like it'll just be throttled. Like we could maybe release it. I don't know, but early 2000s, exactly. It's like I wish we could be making WWE shorts. I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. Like grew up at a time when WWE was like on fire. Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. Yeah, they do, Dan. They take that whole, like the NFL, as you see, and it's interesting. Like, that's why I'm totally glad to be like where I am at this time. It's like, right now, the NBA, both the NBA and the MLB have been like lenient on content creators for a while. Yeah, but Raul, we're trying to do positive things around here. I mean, yeah, we like some of the edgy stories too by nature. By nature, we like the edgy stuff as well. Not going to shy away from edgy stuff. Not going to shy away from anything. But, in terms of stories we have yet to tell, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, yeah. Stone Cold, The Rock. I mean, so early 2000s was definitely high dopamine. But anyway, like I was saying, the NBA and the MLB, like they've been friendly to content creators based on a true story. Maybe we could get away with it then, but I don't know. Bret the Hitman Hart, that was a little before my time, I think, because he was like, well, there was the whole Montreal screw job or whatever. That was just like, I was like maybe 5 or 6 when that happened. It was just like, I was not even, if we just say based on a true story, we can say whatever we want. I kind of like that. I appreciate the suggestions. That's why I'm here. I mean, I'm here to learn too myself. Like I've always been drawn to history in the past. So I love all the suggestions and all the throwbacks and content ideas. Interstellar was based on a true. Really? We've been talking about rewatching Interstellar for a while now, but have not yet, at least. So anyway, like I'm saying, NBA and MLB super lenient on content creators. Like they don't really enforce much. Like you'd have to probably be like reposting like really, really full game clips with no editing to get in trouble, which people do still, and they somehow get away with it still. But anyway, that's not what we're doing. And then the NFL used to be, I've definitely gone facts, man. Facts, I think maybe all of us have. Maybe. I don't know. But we've been there. But, yeah, the NFL, I think I've heard at least used to be a little more aggressive, maybe a la WWE, about people using their content. But I think, like I said, why I'm so grateful to be here now is I think the NFL's realized, it's like they realized that all press is good press. Like that's one of those truisms. It's definitely true. I guess. I don't know if it's definitely true, but a lot of people believe it, especially in terms of advertising, maybe. Maybe in terms of advertising it's true. I don't know. All press is good press. Do we believe that, guys? I don't know. Let's see. I never even finished. Yeah, exactly. It's like, Dan, you're right. NBA realized that a while back. And the MLB kind of caught on, and like NFL's finally catching on. It's like if people make videos and like millions of people see, exactly. You're right, Dan. And I wonder, maybe, do you think that's due to the slightly more international nature of basketball? Do you think that has anything to do with it? Pass me the rock. Elena says she believes it. It's all an act, but the injuries and passions is real. Oh, you're saying the South Park wrestling clip? Yeah, it's just like the NBA realized it. Maybe it's because they've been like, I don't know. I was thinking, guys, I'm not going to make it political, but like people like to be associated with winners, you know? People like to be associated with winners, and that's why I was thinking, like, going back to the discussion we were having last week, like why all these athletes, like why all these brands go to athletes for endorsement deals, like why athletes, is because brands like to be associated with winners. People like to be associated with winners. So I don't know if that just sums it up, but really, that's an interesting little history tidbit there, JK. I did not know that ticket sales. You would think the opposite. No, I mean, just there's not a lot of players getting in faces, so once it happens, it's everywhere. Do I know in hyping? No. Could you enlighten me? Welcome. Brian says, dude, I would definitely want to go. Well, Brian, nobody was making OGR test shorts that back then, though. You know? You would be getting like some fear mongering stuff on the news, I would think. You'd be getting some. Great points, guys. Just great points in our chat, as always. To JK's point, people watch NASCAR to see a crash, not 300 laps of flawless driving. It's like I mean, sporting events I haven't been to, NASCAR is still one of them. Anybody in the chat been to a NASCAR event? I know my father has been to a NASCAR event, but is anybody? I think B-Wall possibly. F1 greater than NASCAR? B-Wall, I was gonna say. I thought you went to a NASCAR event. NASCAR. I mean, I'm sure it's a great time. Maybe I'll go sometime. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but B-Wall, you're saying F1 is greater than NASCAR? That's what I would think. I would think like NASCAR, I would like to go, but I don't watch it on TV. Personally. Now, people are into it. And I'm not going to get it. I'm going to say it is a sport, guys. I'm going to say it is a sport. It, like, one time at a job I was working at, these two dudes got into like a heated argument about whether or not NASCAR is a sport. And driving and racing. I'm saying it's a sport. I'm not trying to get in any arguments about it. If you disagree with me, that's fine. I'll listen to the arguments, but I think it's a sport. And we're just. Yeah, no, we're all on the same page here, guys. We're all on the same page here. One of the dudes got arrested for pouring F, but they let you bring a whole cooler of beer. It's like they're not judging you. They're not checking by the beer. They're like, all right, you got a you got a cooler. You're good. You're good with the cooler. Yeah, that's a good point, Dan. And like making decisions at the same time. It's like not only are you like going through all those forces, but you gotta like make decisions and react and stay on top of things. And as things are moving like literally hundreds of miles an hour. So yeah, we're all on the same page here, guys. I was just throwing it back to a time where I genuinely recalled like guys getting in an argument. All right, Red Wings down 4-2 to the Devils. How are the Flyers doing? Looks like they're going to end the second period down 2-0 still. What's going on in the NBA tonight? Cavs losing to Toronto. I'm telling you guys, Toronto, I think Toronto's pretty good. I said that Toronto's going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'll stick with that prediction. Also, guys, I was thinking highest react. That's a good point. That's a good point, Raul. They have the highest reaction time. It's like San Fran up 7-0 on the Panthers here. Brock Purdy's throwing a pick. Bryce, oh my goodness. Bryce Young. Jeez. Now, you guys know I've been live. I haven't seen any of the game, but that does not look pretty. That doesn't look pretty, guys. Brock Purdy also threw a pick, but looks like he's putting in a typical Brock Purdy performance. F1 way better, though. Have you been to F1 as well, B-Wall? I know you went to, like I said, I know you went to the NASCAR one, but did you go to F1 as well? The singular talent they have to have as far as reaction time and fortitude is honestly baseball. Being able to, yeah, it's true. That's a good point, Dan. That's a good comparison. It's an interesting comparison, and I love that. Like, yeah, Bryce Young doing Bryce Young things, classic Bryce Young stuff up here. I mean, Panthers, how they have a winning record. I haven't really followed their season. I mean, I guess they might even have a chance at the division. Jeez. Another thing is, guys, why do we think... this is just another thing I was wondering when I was looking at the basketball teams. It's like, why is the Western Conference always so much deeper and better than the Eastern Conference? It's like the Western Conference, I think I called for... Who's my Western Conference Finals calls? Spurs. OKC. There are like 6 different teams I could see. Maybe 6, maybe 7. 6, maybe 6 different teams I could see making it in the Western Conference. I don't know. We'll see. I guess things will be illuminated as the season goes on. Love the comps in the chat. Comparing racing to hitting a baseball. Love it. Those are the comparisons we're trying to see here, guys. Get better at it. Yeah, I was, like I said earlier, going over these games from the weekend. Not concerned about the Eagles. F1 guy turning a corner and seeing the next one. How much time do you think he has to react without overreacting to the next? I know. Yeah, it's like, well, it's probably not even reaction. It's almost like he's on top of it. He's in the flow of it. Yeah. Hope it works. the West teams are well coached and built by draft. The East is praying out. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of good teams in the West. Like I said, the reason this is Chiefs and Dallas had to going into a Thursday. That philosophy goes back decades, really? How so? What are the historical precedents? Where does the historical precedence come from? Guys, I'm not going to lie. I was thinking, call me crazy. I was thinking the Bears they're somehow 8-3 paper tiger alert status, high alert. Okay, good call, Dan. Yeah, I guess popping the Spurs. Yeah, it's a good call. It's like long-term thinking. You're right. You're right. They're way more long-term thinking. Whereas I think maybe Phoenix too. I mean, exactly. All these teams are think long-term. Danny Ainge out in Utah now. I see his son's running the show now. T-Wolves. I think the T-Wolves. I've been a big Anthony Edwards fan. I think he's really good, but I don't know. I was thinking that, but looking at the T-Wolves, that's you guys are making my point. It's I could see a whole bunch of Phoenix is killing it. Houston is good. The T-Wolves, Spurs, OKC. It's I could see any of those teams going to the conference finals. Exactly, Dan. And that's that. That's why I'm not we do respect how Miami runs their franchise. That's for sure. We definitely respect the Miami Heat way. And they call it that, the Heat, the Heat way or something like that. Yeah, they've shown that they can sustain success. But guys, I was saying I picked the Bengals to win that game. Now they looked decent. They looked like they had a shot to win. But I don't know. Another game where I didn't really watch Drake. I didn't really watch that game at all. What game was I watching in the 1 o'clock hour? I guess the Kansas City Chiefs Colts game was the one I was watching for the most part instead. So another game where Drake May, I mean, they're they haven't lost recently. Ravens, we called them as a Trojan horse 4 or 5 weeks ago now. Everybody could have seen that win streak coming. Being 1-5. I felt the same thing, JK. I felt the same thing last week. But damn it, do I respect. Seahawks were in that game a little bit. Tennessee was in that game a little bit. It was close early. Seahawks took a big lead, and then I didn't see any of this game. I guess Jordan Love. Is Jordan Love the same as? Is he a poor man's Jalen Hurts? Because I saw he only has 2 interceptions on the season, or something like that. But. Guys, I'm not going to lie, guys. I did think, wow, I didn't realize the Jags came back and won in OT. Did not know that. Paper Tiger. Straight Paper Tiger. Continue the paper. It's let's continue the Paper Tiger narrative for everybody. Jags, Paper Tiger. Scare nobody. Giants were in that game. Anyway, we'll go back to tonight. I did pick the Bucks. I thought the Bucks were at least going to keep that game close. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Raptors up 10, 11. Denver, another team. Guys, another team in the West we forgot about. Denver. You know, it's like they're just stacked. West is just stacked. I feel like New England's due for a loss soon. We'll see. I mean, we'll make our previews this week, guys. Hopefully. All right, guys. So we released the Calvin Johnson video. I don't know how let's see how it's doing. I think it's getting views. Let's go. Oh, they like it. They like it. It's going to be a good release, guys. It's going to be a good release. We'll add Myles Garrett. Maybe add Myles Garrett to the backlog, guys. I mean, we've just got a never-ending backlog at the moment. So, New England a paper tiger IMO, but no one in AFC has hardened themselves enough to really take them down definitively. Absolutely. It's like, I don't know. Like yeah. It's just basically everybody's watching the Chiefs, kind of, seeing what the Chiefs will do. See if they're still going to make a run. I guess the Broncos were on bye this week. You think they get wrapped up in the bowl, assuming they get there? Well, I guess I forgot about Denver. I mean, Denver's still got a shot at the number 1 seed, right? I guess. Close, something like it. All right, guys. So we've got our Calvin Johnson short out. It's not like ripping right now, but I think it will start ripping once I get off live. Get what I'm saying? It's all good. We're going to stay on live for a little bit, but good early numbers, guys. Good early metrics. I just see inexperience all over that team. If they keep it together like the Eagles can and Patriots used to, they could be trouble for years. Wow. Now, I know, Dan, you're more of a Drake May believer, I believe, than I will. I mean, I'm Bo Picks. See, I've always been a Bo Nix fan since his days at Auburn. Even was it? Yeah, it was Auburn before Oregon, right? Anyway, I think he's pretty good. I think he's good. I think he's definitely like NFL caliber. But I don't know. We'll see. He's never been where he's at right now. 8 years ago. The love a dud. Bo Nix solid. The Drake a snake. The love a dud. I can't believe. No, you're right. Although it was fun. I think. No, Dan, it was funny. It was like one night you weren't here. It might have been JK and B-Wall. I forget. They were like back in some people. It might have not. I don't know. I'm not trying to say anybody said anything they didn't. But that's like in terms of my own analysis of my own predictions. Like that's the worst one I've made that's the worst analysis. It's just good. Like if that's the worst analysis I've given out, been doing this for 4 months now, I can live with that. I can live with that. The worst analysis I gave out is I said I'd rather have Jordan Love than Drake May. I haven't officially retracted that. I'm just saying like the next 4 weeks haven't really looked good for that thesis in terms of supplementing that thesis. Well, well, that was just an interesting time full of hope and What were we saying earlier? It was like we were full of hope at that time. Chip Kelly, I think Chip Kelly was just fired. Speaking of Chip, was he not? Wasn't Chip Kelly just let go? Didn't somebody make the joke? Yeah, they fired Chip Kelly. Not going to blame Chip Kelly there, though. It seems like that whole it seems there's something wrong there. Moving to Vegas, I'm sorry. I don't respect the whole moving to Vegas thing. I haven't had anybody tune in here from Vegas yet. Would love some people from Vegas. Well, Dan, did you see the Council Rock North coach got let go? Did you see that Council Rock is now like a I don't even know, like a bottom of the barrel? Not even paper, like not, you wouldn't even call them a paper tiger. You would call them like they're on the Trail of Tears. The Council Rock North Indians. Franklin didn't take it. I was like, I'm like, I'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it live together. I'll do better than 1 in 19 in 2 years. Sorry. I know, it's like they were good when we were there. And I'm like, 1 in 19? And the coach was like I was supposed to get a whole bunch of time to figure it out. It's like, well, I watched the highlights. Anyway. Well, peace out, Raul. Happy birthday, man. Happy belated. Hope you had a good day. Peace out, bro. All love. Chip Kelly gone. They're already talking 10 schools where Chip Kelly could potentially land. Good luck. What's up? What's up, Dodgers? Happy Thanksgiving. How you doing, man, out there in LA? Hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Weekend holiday. You going to be tuning into the football that day? Or are you strictly baseball? Strict Dodgers exclusive. So, guys, we released our Calvin Johnson video. We still have an Ed Reed video. I'll play the Ed Reed video because we started working on that this morning. I'll play what we got. It's just so soft. And that's why I'll never stop making shorts. I'll never stop going live. Got to start making more long-form videos again. Football Thanksgiving, of course. B-Wall's back. Let's go. But, guys, like I said, never going to stop going live. Never going to stop making shorts. Going to add more long-form videos in there somehow. That's true. I mean, although maybe, hey, hope springs eternal over there in the 216 with Shedeur Sanders. Never gonna no, I'm never gonna rickroll anybody either. Oh, nice, B-Ball. Totally realized when you left. Word. Facts, Dan. Everybody just spitting facts out there in the chat. Well, happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. I'll say it again. You guys are the best. I mean it. Rickroll in 20. Hey. That would be like, we're not, I said it, we're never going to do that, guys. That's dishonest. Like I said, we're never going to make the lists in out of order. Like, that's just cheap trick. That's just times a flat circle. Agreed. No comment. No comment, just kidding. It looks like this somewhat. It somewhat looks like this. Time is a construct of man. It is. It is. And that's why we like talking about stuff from all different times. New, old, throwbacks, prediction, stuff that hasn't even happened yet. Like, it's interesting. You know, they say, like, you know, they always talk about. Dan, I saw like a reel or something, maybe on Instagram, of like the scene when well, one, to answer your question, as Brian B. Wall did, it is. But I saw, like, just this weekend, I saw a video of like when Woody Harrelson's character, Marty Hart, I believe, like, walks into Rust Cole's apartment, and there's just like nothing there. Like, not his bed's on the floor. He has no furniture. You know, he's got a cross behind his bed, and like people are like, and like the on-screen cue, you know, because that's what I'm like, oh, it's got an on-screen cue. It's like men will think this is peak existence or something like that. And it kind of is. It kind of is. Rust Cole. I mean, we've been big fan. Matthew McConaughey is a great actor. Great actor. He was on fire of. Great point, JK. I mean, wow. Never say never. The return of the wing tee. The return of the wing tee and the fullback. But yeah. Same. B-Wall, same. Me and Matt. But no. The run that Matthew McConaughey was on at that time, I mean, I don't even think it. McConaughey came into his own as an act. Also a big sports fan too. He was, when we made that top 10 list of sideline celebs, he was on there. All right, well, hey, maybe it's just a chance for a future plug, B-Wall. Like you're saying, maybe it's just a chance for a future plug. Coming at you live here, guys. Thanks for being here. Like I said, tomorrow going to be live like we've been doing. Morning, evening. And then Wednesday, we're going to be doing like a marathon type stream. Not marathon, but like definitely our longest stream ever. Probably starting in morning, heading into the afternoon. Then we're going to take a couple days off for Thanksgiving. So, you guys are the best. Thanks for being here. Probably not, Elena, no. But maybe. No, I'm thinking we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's the current plan, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see, Elena. We'll see. Yeah, I'll be on later tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow evening. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. B-Wall is like Wednesday is the number one travel day, I believe, of all year. I believe it's the number one travel day of the year. Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Dan, I missed your comment above, so I didn't really know what. Yeah, I didn't know what your comment was in reference to, Dan. I missed the one above, and then I'm cracking up now. So yeah, guys. Really? Yeah. So everybody be safe. There's Uber these days, you know. Call a friend, Uber, walk. If you are able to. Everybody be safe. all love up in here. Happy Thanksgiving week, guys. We got our Calvin Johnson short up there. Everybody be safe. Thanks for being here, guys. We'll bring up that, I don't know, Ed Reed? I don't know. Like I said, the Ed Reed short, this is like why this was going back to why I'll never stop going live, is because even though I might like yell at you guys, not yell, but you guys get it. You know me. I'm just joking, but like, part of the deal with the whole content creation live is like sometimes I'm like, oh no, it's got to be this way. But anyway, I really do appreciate and at this point kind of need the feedback. Oh my God, Dan. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Bushes can provide some comfort. Sleep in the street? Sleep over? Sleep in the street? You guys are hilarious. I don't forget that, Dan. I don't forget it. It just wasn't top of mind. Classic. Some classic times, guys. Some classic times that we're reliving. Raiders fired Chip Kelly. I guess that was last night. I don't even think he made it to Monday morning. Sleep in the field. May have did that once or twice. Doesn't look like it's a good game on, guys. Doesn't look super thrilling, but hey, it might be. 7-3 Panthers, or 7-3 Niners over the Panthers. Flyers. Come on, Flyers. Come on, guys. Dan, when I was avoid a dirt nap. Oh, dude, be what? Dan, call me crazy, Dan. I watched some of that Flyers Devils game. The Flyer that I was most impressed with was Sean Couturier. Maybe he just had a particularly good game, and I don't know if he was even the star of the game or whatever. I was just like, I thought he was great. I'm like, this guy's been doing this forever. We remember when he was like 18 or 19. It's what? Step efficient? I don't know. You know me. I'm not step. Okay. Yeah, see, you know more than I do, Dan. I'm just saying at least in the time that I was watching, there were several times I'm like, "Oh, who is that?" "Oh, it's Sean Couturier." Anyway. By the side of the road. So, guys, let's see how our video's doing. Pretty good, I think. But like I said, I think it's going to really start heating up when we go off stream. I just have it's just my read of the situation. 500 plus views already. I'll give you guys a inner looking on the inner looking. I don't know that meme. Maybe send me that meme offhand, at least off the top of the dome. I don't know. Here, guys, here's Elena, here are the metrics. Oh, guys, this is going to be good. It's going to be good. I can tell right away. I know they're not, 12 on a 15 seconds, it's really 14 and a half, but this is good, guys, especially in the first hour, 61% over 61% stay to watch. Yeah, I'll play that, Dan. I'm sure we can play that. It's going to be good because that's early too. That's in the first hour, I don't think so, Dan. I'll play the Darren Sharper video. I should be able to do that. I should be able to. Darren Sharper. But like I said, I have this, like, it's like they don't want to. You did not hear Turkey Day stream. Although I'm not saying I won't go live on Turkey Day. I mean, hey, maybe a surprise Thursday Turkey Day live. Never know, guys. But probably gonna have to. Guys, it's just like this is. I'm a little obsessive right now. Just gotta. I mean, gotta take a little tiny break. Just to not even reset. Not reset. Just like make it so it's. I don't know. Reset. I'll show you. That's funny. That's funny, B-Wall. No, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Definitely like marathon, like. Definitely marathon Wednesday. Tomorrow regular. Marathon Wednesday. Probably off Thanksgiving. I mean, maybe. We'll see. Never say never. Darren Sharper. Hardest hitting safety in the. It says 18 million views. All right, guys. Warning. Maybe. You know me. I don't curse on here. Might be some black light from the parking lot. I don't know. Pretty soon, we're going to be venturing out into public for lives. Soon. I don't remember those, Dan. Anyway, you guys know. Warning. Maybe some.
That's why I say I'm one of the hardest niggas in Madden. I have one of the most best offense in Madden history. Look at this shit. Look at that nigga. Greg Genius caught that shit. He's right, last play of the game. But dog, earlier though, the nigga broke his fucking leg. How is he running with a broken leg?
I love this. That's the best part is he's holding the leg.
He put the team on his back. Dog, let's go inside the mind of a Greg Jennings. Dog, I gotta do this shit. I put the team on my fucking back, though. My leg broke. I don't know how the fuck I'm running right now, though. I'll do this shit for Madden. Oh, shit. Darren Sharper, one of the most hardest hitting safeties in the league. But I put the team on my back, dude. Fuck it. You can't stop me. Cross the plane. Touchdown. Greg Jennings. 49-20, man. Fuck with me.
It was ahead of its time. I'm going to say that. That came out how many years ago? 15? It's weird how, like, ahead of his time that guy was. And that's probably why it's like that video could have been released today. You know, that is ageless, timeless in terms of a video. You know, you guys get what I'm saying? In terms of, like, the timing that video could have been released, it could have been released at any time. It could have been released. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. So what were these It's true, too bad it had Sharper. What were these unforgivable shorts? I don't remember those. I don't remember those, guys. Unforgivable videos in the league. All right, guys. So we said, like I said, tomorrow we'll do a Jason Witten video. Tomorrow's also Top 10 Tuesday, so we'll definitely do some lists tomorrow. Do some lists tomorrow. I did. I saw that, JK. I did see that he was getting a look in New Orleans. I did see that. All right, guys, really good video. Thanks for making that video with me, guys. Thanks for got it out there. Go check it out. Go check it out. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. We liked it. What were these what happened in these unforgivable vids? Let's see if I... Also 19 years ago? No, I don't... No, I don't think I ever watched these. I've seen them before, Dan, but I was just looking at but I don't think I ever really watched them all too much. Guys, great stream tonight. Thanks for sticking with me this whole time. You guys are the best. Let's see. We got Flyers got any chance of a comeback? So yeah, tomorrow, guys, we definitely, like I said, Jason Witten. Maybe we work on this Ed Reed short a little bit. Also, maybe are we lagging, guys? Uh-oh. Oh, maybe we don't work on the Ed Reed short. I do have CapCut still open. All right, guys, let's watch this Ed Reed video that I made and figure out how we can make this less soft. Because this is so soft. Not that. Let's figure out how we can make this less soft. It's Ed Reed. Should be hard hitting. Shouldn't be soft. What am I doing guys, I was about to release this. I'm gonna watch this and you guys are gonna be like, what? You're gonna release this?
I didn't want to be that guy who say this
Guys,
is
I
what
can't.
I could have been this, I could have did this, and that always drove me.
I know, Dan. I was about to release this. This was uploaded to YouTube. Thankfully, I'm like, but it's kind of hard though, is it not? Like those little, like the quiet piano with the kind of the synth. It's like both soft and hard at the same time. The music would be good if it were leading up to a drop. I know, Elena. I was experimenting. Maybe make your own drop. I was experimenting with that, Elena. I think we're going to change the song entirely because I think this is... We'll watch it again.
I didn't want to be that guy who say this is what I could have did. I could have been this, I could have did this, and that always drove me.
I think you're right, JK. Like, that's where the beat drop should come in. But that's why it's like almost like we should just nix this song entirely. It's just, I thought it was, whatever. Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. I think that's what we gotta do. I'll do that off stream, guys. We'll figure out like what's the best music to pair with it, because I think you guys have said it. I've said it. We've all said it. It's just not hitting hard enough. It's like just not hitting hard enough, especially for an Ed Reed short. An Ed Reed short. You really need hard hitting clips. Do we? Revving the chainsaw. It's just, but it's not hitting. Well, exactly, and that was my instincts, guys. We gotta trust our gut. Guys, I think we're gonna call the stream here for tonight. I think you guys are the best. It's just getting a little bit. I don't want it to get super laggy. It's been such a good stream, and it looks like it's starting to lag a little bit. So we're gonna call it here tonight, guys. You guys are the best. I'll be back on tomorrow, regular times. So tomorrow we'll do something in the morning. Maybe finish this Ed Reed short. Maybe put together a Jason Witten short. Guys, think of it. Whether we got a Barry Sanders. We can also do. We might just We might just open the floodgates or something. Barry Sanders. We mentioned there were Peyton Manning throwing for 6 TDs. We could say like maybe best Thanksgiving performance of all time. Something like that. No, exactly. We're going all in. Pre-Black Friday, we're going all in. Like we're going to have the Ravens covered. We're going to have the Lions. We'll have the Cowboys, maybe the Packers. And we're just going to have them all. So we just released our first with the Lions. We got to do Mayview some real. Oh, 100%, Dan. 100%. Because like I said, I 100%. Always, I love all the creativity, all the suggestions. Anything you guys want to send me, please do. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate having you guys here. It's always a great stream because of you guys. I mean that. It's awesome for me. So I hope everybody has a good night. We're gonna call it here, guys. Hope everybody has a great night. Feel free to send me anything. We'll be back on tomorrow. Regular schedule that we've been doing tomorrow. So great start to the week, guys. Thanks for being there with me. We'll attack the day tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great night. And we'll talk soon. All right, guys. Peace out. Much love.